everyone, to another episode of the world's greatest news and reviews. I'm Captain Mao.
And I'm Weapon 2. Welcome to the future, fellow time travelers. We finally made it to 2020. It's taken a long time. I'm glad to be here. How about you?
It just sounds impressive, 2020.
2020.
It does
it's
sound...
taken me 51 years to get here.
It's only taking me 33. I'm quicker.
You must be.
But yes, Happy New Year to all of you in the TWG Nation. We hope you guys had a great one. And as many channels that are, much better put together than we are, have done their best and worst lists of 2019, we are going to give you our top 5 movies of 2019. I know personally this was a hard list to put together. And I dare say the worst movies of 2019, which will be another video we'll bring shortly after this one, was actually more fun to put together. For me personally, because there were some bad movies in 2019. But let's just get right to it. Weapon 2, what was your number 5 best movie of 2019?
My 5th from the top best movie of 2019 was Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to tell you a little more about Captain Marvel?
Okay.
Well, here's the deal.
Let's just give a couple sentences why it's on your list.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Of course, it's a Marvel movie. It's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It wasn't one of the top Marvel movies for me. It was somewhere around maybe mid-range to a little above mid-range for kind of quality and enjoyment that I had from the Marvel Universe overall. But for this year, it was just on my list of the movie. You saw more movies than me, but of the ones that I saw, that was the number 5 for me. I think she was a good character. I think there was things that, everybody has their complaints about this or that and whether they think she was the best, but I think it was a good character. I think they did the movie well, and it was very interesting to me.
Nice. I agree. Good movie. That's a good thing you pointed out, though, that, I have seen more movies than you or our boy T. Crawler, so I might have movies on our list that you have not seen. But if we did review these movies, which I think all of them we have, with the exception of maybe one, I will post the link to all of our reviews in the description of this video.
Well, that's awful nice of you, Captain Mal.
I mean, I'm a giver. I give to our fans. But yes, so good pick for your number 5. My number 5 best movie of 2019 was The Lion King. So if I'm being completely honest, this is not, it's objective in that if you guys know me, if you followed the channel for a little while, you know that I love The Lion King. The Lion King, the 1992 animated version, is like my favorite movie of all time.
Was this one a live action version?
94. It was a 94. It's a 94 one. Yes, this was the live action, air quotes, Jon Favreau, Lion King. Now, honestly, it's not super great. It's not better than the original. My review of it was very favorable. I have since grown to the issues that I had in the review stick out to me a little bit more now, but nostalgia is a mofo, and I can't deny the way that movie made me feel. It did hit me with the nostalgia pretty hard. It does not have the rewatchability that the original has to me as a fan, but damn, the thing's pretty. It's well put together. It's a good movie. The voice cast is great, and I can't help the way it made me feel, so that is my number 5.
Well, nice job.
Did you see it? You
What's that?
You didn't see
I
that.
did not see it.
Okay.
So that's that. Okay, on to the next one. Number 4 on my list. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Ooh. You mean The Rise of Palpatine?
The Rise of Skywalker.
Spoilers!
Now, I don't care what all these other people have to say about this movie. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the way it made me feel. It felt like part of the original 9 movies, and I thought it was interesting. I thought they did cool things in there. I thought way more of it was good and that I enjoyed than were little things that I thought should have been a little bit different. And so that is what I felt about that movie.
Totally good. Totally fair. By the way, since our review, again, this is one that my opinion has softened on a little bit. I'm kind of with it, but I don't hate it. So I think that's worth mentioning.
I'm proud of you.
All right. My number 4 movie of 2019 is John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. So yeah, if you like John Wick 1 or 2, you're going to like John Wick 3. Like, it's that simple. The world building continues. The story continues. It gets much larger in the sheer scope of it. The action gets upped. Everything about the first 2 John Wicks just gets increased the volume up in this movie. It's more of the same. Halle Berry's great. The dogs are great. Everything about this movie works. Totally didn't think they were going to leave it open for a 4. I was wrong because they totally do. I can't wait for John Wick Chapter 4, and this was expectedly one of the best movies of the year.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks. Okay.
Number 3.
My number 3 was Joker.
Ooh.
Now, I could switch that to number 2, but I'm going to go with number 3, Joker. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
And actually, I'm switching up.
Oh, we're going out of order now? What are we doing?
Well, no, I'm switching up. I'm switching my numbers. I've already spoiled that my number 2 is going to be the Joker now.
I wonder what his 2 is going to be.
Yeah, but number 3 is going to be John Wick 3, Pears and Melons. And I thought it was a really cool movie. Of course, everything that you said, it's a step up. This thing keeps getting more fantastic and crazy in this world of assassins, and lots of fighting and stabbing people in the face and shooting people to death and attack dogs and all the cool things. That's why I liked it. Just what you want.
Just what you want in a John Wick movie.
Yeah.
Do you just want to talk about your number 2 since we already spoiled it?
Ah, hell yeah.
Go ahead, number 2.
Number 2's Joker. Now, for me, Joker was an excellent movie. It was the cinematography and kind of the artistic shots that they take in every scene was masterful. The acting was top notch. The directing was top notch. It was just overall a really great movie. Now, I still reserve my right to see how great a Joker character movie I think it was. And I think there are better Joker character movies. This isn't the kind of Joker that I see as the kind you want to be afraid of, who can be a criminal mastermind. It's just kind of a sad guy with mental health issues that kind of becomes violent and stumbles into a situation. That's how I see this movie. But that being said, still a really good movie. Not a real strong Joker character movie.
Nice. Okay. So my number, what am I doing? 3 and 2. Okay. My number 3 movie of 2019 is Spider-Man Far From Home. So yeah, we actually did shoot
did we even do a review for that?
Well, we watched it, and as I will explain to the dear audiences, we did film a review, but remember, due to technical difficulties, that video never got uploaded. Remember the audio was
completely off my thing. That throws my whole list off.
Yeah, that throws this whole list off.
That's okay,
I just thought you didn't like the Spider-Mans. I just thought you didn't like the Spider-Mans.
That was completely off. I completely forgot that was this year. It would have clearly bumped one of the other ones already on my list.
So, okay, yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home came out this year. We all loved it. We did shoot a 20-minute review, but due to technical difficulties, didn't get uploaded. So we talked about it in that episode of the podcast. What I think that was 5 or 6, maybe 4. But we loved it. We thought that movie was fantastic. Myself personally, I feel like that is the best live action version of Spider-Man, period. Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio steals every single scene that he's in. The story is engaging. Things that I didn't like about the first movie, I love in this movie completely. For instance, MJ, her interactions and her relationship building with Peter was great. Ned was great. Literally everything about it worked. Even though Iron Man was again featured heavy in it, or spoilers, the aftermath of Tony Stark's death, it was handled greatly and used to push the character of Peter Parker in a new direction that he needed to go. It wasn't just fan service. It was actually relevant to the character's story. It was fantastic. The action was fun. It was exciting. It felt like a high school movie that happened to be a superhero character. On top of that, we get the return of J. Jonah Jameson and the best post-credit scene ever. Who's the actor who plays J. Jonah Jameson from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies?
I can't remember his name. He's the same guy who...
Damn it. Yeah, it's the same guy. Same guy who plays him in the old movies, comes back for this. So overall, this is the best Spider-Man movie, live action, period, end of story. It's fantastic. One of the best superhero movies really ever.
The actor from Oz, wasn't he in Oz?
Yeah, he's in a bunch of stuff. I'll remember. Simon, something Simmons?
Yeah,
J.K.
you'll put it right
Simmons?
You'll put it right
I'll
here
put
somewhere.
It
Okay.
I really feel like it's J.K. Simmons.
Sounds about right.
No, it is right. It's J.K. Simmons. I'm going to bet my reputation But it's,
okay.
It's not a whole lot of it. But anyway, so yeah. Apparently, I liked it a lot more than you did because it's not even on your list. So.
I would fight.
No, number 2, Joker. Basically, for all the reasons you've already stated, I feel like a criminally underrated aspect of this movie are the visuals. The cinematography is amazing. It's a beautiful movie, but for not the same reasons that Avatar is a beautiful movie. It is a great, like, just example of somebody with mental health issues just, like, spiraling down out of control. But you're right. It is a great movie. It's not, like, a great Joker character movie, as you said. It's not the Joker from the comics. It just happens to be a really good movie that doesn't need to be about the Joker, but it is. I have no desire to see a sequel, though, because I feel like this is a great self-contained story. And it's a surprise movie to me because if you follow our trailer reactions or follow our podcast, I was talking all kinds of shit about this movie leading up to it, like questioning the necessity for it. I was wrong. It was a very, very, very good movie.
I'm back on DC and what they're doing. I get frustrated and you know what I get? I get disappointed and sad for Warner Brothers when they can say, this is what we're going to make. A standalone Joker movie. This is what our plan is. This is what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. And then they see it make some money and it's successful. No, we're going to make it too. So that just shows that, I mean.
But they're just winging it. There's no plan. There's not a plan.
I know it's hard not to chase the money, but I just wish they had some strength in their convictions and their plans, and this is what we're going to do, and we can still make other good movies that are going to make some money, which is the problem. They don't know if they're going to be able to, but I don't know. That was my 2 cents.
No, that's exactly. It's them being reactionary, like we've talked about before, and we don't like that. So yeah, have a plan. A 6-year plan. But Weapon 2, number 1.
My number 1.
I dare say it might be the same as mine.
Probably the same as yours, and that is Avengers Endgame.
Gasp! It is the same as mine.
And, jeez, this was a movie this was the king of all superhero movies so far. I mean, the ensemble, every single character that's come along in this entire MCU voyage since they began showing up. The fight at the end, I mean, it was a good movie regardless, but the battle at the end is the most amazing thing you could ever put together in a movie. It really was. It was exciting. I just couldn't get enough of it. I want that battle to go on forever. I wish I could live in that battle and help the Avengers fight Thanos and his evil horde, is what I wish.
Yeah, much in the way that Infinity War was the 19th installment of this ongoing series, Endgame did an even more insurmountable task in that not only was it, the 22nd installment of this series, but it also had to wrap up the conclusion of Infinity War, which was amazing and probably way better than anybody thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. And this gave me a scene that I never thought I would see in superhero movies, when everybody's coming back from the portals and they're standing together as an army against Thanos' army, and he yells Avengers Assemble and they charge each other. That is a comic book fucking splash page. That is something that I never in my wildest dreams thought I would see on screen. Imagine back to even in 2012 when the first Avengers happened and the shot of the 6 of them got us all excited. Like, could you imagine then seeing what we just saw? No, that is insane. On top of the fact that it's just a great movie. It's fun. The time travel aspect is great. Going back to various points of importance in the MCU is cool because while this is the conclusion and the culmination of the story, it's kind of cool. It was almost like this fun little recap and like going back and seeing and experiencing scenes in movies that we liked, and then we're on this journey from a different point of view.
Right.
But then, Cap picking up Mjolnir and just everything about this movie worked. Tony dying was emotional. Like, it made me cry, it made me cheer, it made me laugh, it made me applaud. It made me hit the entire range of emotions that you can get from a movie, especially like a super passionate, nerdy one like this. And this is just a movie that, like, yeah, you can nitpick it. You can nitpick any movie, but it hit all the right notes and did exactly what I feel like a movie needed to do. And minus Fat Thor. I feel like this movie won on every
Loved
level.
him.
Didn't love Fat Thor.
Loved you. Oh my God.
Hated Fat Thor.
You guys get on my nerves.
But aside from that, great movie.
just hate
Fantastic
fat
movie.
people.
I don't hate fat people.
Jerk.
I do not hate fat people.
All right. No, hey, whatever. I mean, I've had what I have to say. You know what? I wish I wasn't a pretend podcast superhero. I wish I was a real superhero with superpowers fighting evil. That's what I wish.
Would you still be a podcaster, though?
Sure.
Because I would be.
Sure, I would have time to do all
You
all
could do
of
both.
it. Yeah. Because I wouldn't work at my other job that I don't enjoy very much.
All right, well, that is our top 5 movies of 2019. Very similar, as I kind of expected that they would be. You know, I can't believe Spider-Man wasn't on his list. That kind of throws me for a loop here.
Oh, my goodness.
But what were your favorite
You know what? I didn't even know we were doing this till just before I made this list on the fly.
You really pulled a T. Crawler. You had no idea what we were doing today.
Yeah. We can't all be perfect all the time.
That's fine. 99% of the time.
Thanks.
That's going to work for you.
Thanks.
But yeah, what were your top movies of 2019? What was your favorite movie of 2019? Let us know in the comments. Get that discussion going. Stay tuned for our top 5 worst movies of 2019. That'll be coming shortly. Closing thoughts, Weapon 2?
Keep watching movies.
Thank you for watching us on this episode of the World's Greatest News and Reviews. If you've enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Peace.